late 30s and 40s. Situation World War II. Still fresh in the minds of many grandparents in the region. But whatever your generation experienced, whether it experienced the siege of Leningrad or heard about it from their parents and grandparents, train stations overflowing with terrified families fleeing their home, nights sheltering in basements and cellars, mornings sitting through the rubble in your home. These are not memories of the past, not anymore. Because it's exactly what the Russian army is doing in Ukraine right now. March 26, 2022, just days before you were a 21st century nation with hopes and dreams that people all over the world have for themselves and their families. Now, Vladimir Putin's aggression have cut you, the Russian people, off from the rest of the world. And it's taking Russia back to the 19th century. This is not who you are. This is not the future you deserve for your families and your children. I'm telling you the truth. This war is not worthy of you, the Russian people. Putin can and must end this war. The American people will stand with you, and the brave citizens of Ukraine who want peace. My message to the rest of Europe: this new battle for freedom has already made a few things crystal clear. First, Europe must end its dependence on Russian fossil fuels, and we, the United States, will help. That's why just yesterday in Brussels, I announced the plan with the President of the European Commission to get Europe through the immediate energy crisis. Over the long term, as a matter of economic security and national security for the survivability of the planet, we all need to move as quickly as possible to clean renewable energy. And we'll work together to help get that done. So that the days of any nation being subject to the whims of a tyrant for its energy needs are over. They must end. They must end. And second, we have to fight the corruption coming from the Kremlin to give Russian people a fair chance. And finally, most urgently, we maintain absolute unity. We must among the other democracies. It's not enough to speak the rhetorical flourish of ennobling words of democracy, of freedom, equality, and liberty. All of us, including here in Poland, must do the hard work of democracy each and every day. My country as well. That's why. That's why. I came to Europe again this week with a clear and determined message for NATO, for the G7, for the European Union, all freedom-loving nations. We must commit now to be in this fight for the long haul. We must remain unified today and tomorrow and the day after, and for the years and decades to come. It will not be easy. There will be cost, but it's a price we have to pay, because the darkness that drives autocracy is ultimately no match for the flame of liberty that lights the souls of free people everywhere. Time and again, history shows that it's from the darkest moments that the greatest progress follows. And history shows this is the task of our time, the task of this generation. Let's remember the hammer blow that brought down the Berlin Wall, the might that lifted the Iron Curtain, were not the words of a single leader. It was the people of Europe who for decades fought to free themselves. Their sheer bravery opened the border between Austria and Hungary for the pan-European picnic. They joined hands for the Baltic Way. They stood for solidarity here in Poland. And together, it was an unmistakable, undeniable force of the people that the Soviet Union could not withstand. And we're seeing it once again today with the brave Ukrainian people showing that the power of many is greater than the will of any one dictator. So in this hour, let the words of Pope John Paul burn as brightly today. Never, ever give up hope. Never doubt. Never tire. Never be turned. adversaries. Be not afraid. A dictator bent on rebuilding an empire will never erase the people's love for liberty.
Turn that up a little bit.
Brutality will never grind down their will to be free. Ukraine will never be a victory for Russia, for free people refuse to live in a world of hopelessness and darkness. We will have a different future, a brighter future, rooted in democracy and principle, hope and light, decency and dignity, freedom and possibilities.
Open it up because I can't.
For God's sake, this man cannot.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. You're good. Straight.
God bless you all.
Thank you. Just a little bit more on your side,
And may God protect our truth. Thank you for your attention.
तो यूक्रेन पर हमले का रूस के पास कोई तर्क नहीं है, जो बाइडेन ने कहा है। आपको बता दें कि 2 दिवसीय पोलैंड के दौरे पर हैं जो बाइडेन और साथ ही उन्होंने पोलैंड के राष्ट्रपति से मुलाकात की है। इस दौरान कई सारी बातें उन्होंने इस मंच से रखी हैं सामने, जिसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि जिस तरीके से रूस ने कार्रवाई की है वो वाकई में व्लादिमीर पुतिन कितने बड़े कसाई हैं ये दिखाता है। साथ ही साथ यूक्रेन के जो शरणार्थी हैं जो पोलैंड में पहुंचे हुए हैं उनसे भी उन्होंने मुलाकात की है। आर्थिक मदद किस तरीके से कर रहा है अमेरिका, इसके बारे में एक बार फिर से उन्होंने जिक्र किया। साथ ही एक और आर्थिक मदद की बात इस मंच से जो बाइडेन की तरफ से की गई। यूक्रेन के साथ हम पूरी ताकत के साथ खड़े हुए हैं, जो बाइडेन की तरफ से एक बार फिर से ऐलान किया गया है। रूस लोकतंत्र का गला घोंट रहा है, नेटो एकजुट है, उसे तोड़ा नहीं जा सकता। यूक्रेन पर हमले का रूस के पास कोई तर्क नहीं है। तो ये तमाम बातें जो बाइडेन की तरफ से कही गई हैं। प्रतिबंधों की वजह से रूस की आर्थिक स्थिति कमजोर हो रही है, क्योंकि तमाम प्रतिबंध नेटो देशों की तरफ से रूस पर लगाए गए हैं। यूक्रेन की रक्षा के लिए अमेरिका खड़ा रहेगा। लोकतंत्र की मजबूती के लिए लड़ना जरूरी है, ये भी अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति की तरफ से कहा गया है। दुनिया के देश यूक्रेन के शरणार्थियों की मदद करें, क्योंकि उन्होंने आज शरणार्थियों से भी पोलैंड में मुलाकात की है जो यूक्रेन के वहां पहुंचे हुए हैं। तो ये तमाम बातें जो बाइडेन की तरफ से कही गई हैं। 2 दिवसीय पोलैंड के दौरे पर हैं जो बाइडेन और इसी दौरान उन्होंने पोलैंड के राष्ट्रपति से भी मुलाकात की है।